Hi everyone, welcome. If you're here for the first time, I am Tom Masseri, sometimes known as the grandfather of channeling since I've been channeling for 53 years now. I work a little differently than other channels do. I don't channel aliens or councils or collectives or federations. I channel one source only, and that source is Abram, who was a Mayan shaman in his last incarnation.
Welcome everyone. I'm Susanna Masseri, psychic medium, author of Living Beyond Death, and host of the podcast Metaphysical Hippie Chicks 2.0. Today we are going to be talking with Abram about why people reincarnate and what reincarnation is.
Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining us again. Hello, Susanna.
Hi, Abram.
So, what do we have today?
We are going to talk about reincarnation, what it means, and why people reincarnate.
Good topic, good idea. Most people know what reincarnation is. Some might not. For those who do not know what reincarnation is, it is simply a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth over and over and over again. Now, take into consideration, nature has a season. In the wintertime, trees lose their leaves. They turn colors, they die and fall off of the tree. Plants will die, flowers will die, everything seems to die. But there is no death. There is only continuation. Springtime, summertime, leaves grow again, but not exactly the same. Every leaf will have its own unique identity. Plants grow again, but not exactly the same. Each time it grows anew, it will have its own new identity. Flowers blossom in the same family, but not exactly the same. Every flower will have its own unique identity. Now, you might ask, or you might think, well, why is this way? Why do things have to live and die, live and die, live and die, live and die, so on and so on and so on, over and over again? They don't have to. People do not have to. But people choose to reincarnate so that they can experience everything found in their imagination that they would like to or desire to become or deal with or experience from lifetime to lifetime. After everything is said about reincarnation, think of yourself walking from one room in your house into another room. This is death. There is no death. There is continuation. When people die, they continue, but in a different form. And in non-physical life, they are actually more alive than they were when they were a physical human being. I will leave it at that for the time being. Thank you.
Are there any misconceptions about reincarnation?
There are misconceptions about everything that is in the imagination. There are always misconceptions about reincarnation. Always. To identify reincarnation, look at the idea or possibility that everyone, everything is connected by energy. And when one thing dies, everyone, in a sense, will die also. This is how energy works. But energy does not die. It continues as a variation of itself. I think that will be enough for that question. Thank you.
Why do we continue to come back to this earth, to this reality?
Many times in non-physical form, you will plan how many physical lives you will have. You might plan for 7 lives, 10 lives, 1,000 lives, or you may plan for 1 or 2 or only 3, like I did. I planned 3 lives for myself. In those 3 lives, I experienced everything I had a desire to experience, and I learned all about life, love, compassion. And love and compassion are, in a sense, kind of universal rules or laws. Love and compassion. When you die from this, your physical life, you can have a choice. You can choose as to whether to reincarnate again, not to learn new lessons, but to experience new experiences, or you can just move on and just leave behind all of your physical lives. No one says, nothing says you have to reincarnate over and over again. This is a choice. And before your first birth, again, you plan out how many lives you will have so that you can experience everything that you can imagine that you desire to, would like to, or need to experience. Thank you.
What about lives in between physical lives?
Lives in between physical life. Let me put it this way. You are living now as a physical human being. So let us say, as an example, you will die tomorrow. You will not die tomorrow, but as an example only, you die tomorrow. You find yourself in non-physical form, in a different dimension of your present reality. And what happens is you take with you your emotions, your beliefs, desires, wants, whims, and all the rest for a short time. So you are still you, only in a different form. In a short time, you begin to create or design a new reality for yourself. And in time, could be a short time, could be a long time, depends on you and your desires. Your new reality becomes as real as your last physical life reality was or seemed to be. And I say seemed to be because what you think is real is an illusion, not a simulation, but an illusion. Since everything is energy, your reality now, as you are alive as a physical human being, it is energy. Your reality is energy. It is an illusion. You design and create your present reality based on your emotions, what you need to experience, what you desire to experience, your beliefs, and all the rest. So in between physical lives, you find yourself creating realities that you need to create or desire to create so that you can become more complete, let me put it that way, within yourself. Every life, physical and non-physical, offers you the opportunity to become more complete. And by that I mean, even in between lives, you are still working out challenges, problems, as you call them, as I call them, creative experiences. And as you work your way through all of those creative experiences or problems or challenges, you find yourself becoming more complete, understanding yourself in more ways, on and in deeper levels of your beingness. So in between lives will serve your upcoming physical lives. You bring with you the energy from your in-between life into your new physical life. Also, you carry with you in your energy self, let me put it that way, the energy of all of your past lives and all of your future lives as well. Well, what do you mean? Future lives, they don't exist yet. They do as memory. You are crazy. What do you mean memory? The future is not a memory. It has not happened. Think for a time. There is no time. If that is so, if, a big if, there is no time. The past, present, pasts, plural, presents, plural, future, futures, plural, all exist now. Well, how can they all exist now? I am who, what, and why I am. Yes, you are. But you are also your past, present lives, and future lives as well. You have your present life as a physical human being that you are creating to the best of your ability. Congratulations. Good for you. You're doing a good job. You also have lives living themselves out in other dimensions of your present reality. Those lives are still happening. They still influence your present life. And what you do in this present life is influencing your future lives, which you already had, because there is no time. Thank you.
So future lives we've already had.
Yes.
I love that. How is it that, and I'm assuming it totally depends on the person, the life they've had, and the kind of personality that they have, how some people who may have lived a physical lifetime and was not a very nice person, might have been very controlling and manipulative, and within a very short period of time, as we know time, drops that personality. And why is it that some people hang on to that personality a lot longer?
Some people will design a life of freedom. Some people will design a life of confinement, being in somewhat of a prison. Not a real prison, but you know what I mean. Somewhat like kind of a prison-like situation. Let me put it that way. Everyone will create and design a life based on what they need to experience. Some people need to experience a life of poverty, some a life of riches, all the way down the line. Those who create a life in which they are to experience poverty or something negative, let me put it that way. They still have the opportunity to change their life, turn it around. But this serves many people. This creates their identity. Once you create your identity, that is pretty much it. It stays that way. To change your identity means you basically have to change your entire self. all of your emotions, all of your beliefs. You have to throw away everything you have learned to this point in time, let me put it that way, and you have to imagine you are beginning all over again, brand new, with nothing to base your new life on. Having nothing gives you every opportunity to be any way you want, anything you want, do anything you want, do it any way you want, and all the rest. So those people who experience a negative life, who create a negative life, still have the opportunity to make it a bit more positive, a bit more complete. But they have to really change within their entirety to do that. But it is possible. Anything is possible. Those people who are having a really good high life, enjoying everything, basically, have a fear of losing everything. So they are living out a duality. Some of them, not all of them, living out a duality. Boy, I feel good today. I am on top of the world today. I have a lot of money. I have a fancy automobile, a big fancy home, and I have a swimming pool and everything else that I really enjoy. But boy, I don't want to lose it. What happens if I lose it? Where would I be? I would be out on the street. I would be homeless. These are all possibilities. Anything, everything is possible. Negative life possible, positive life possible, and everything in between is possible. So as you are designing or redesigning your present life, if you want to, or if you think you need to, or if you desire to, think of one thing. Life, reality are up to you. You do have the power to change anything. And I am not flattering you. I do not flatter people. I tell you what you need to hear and allow you to do with the information what you need to do. But understand that you have the power to change anything. If you are having a negative life, you can change it. Change your emotionality first within you. Let go of past trauma. If there is past trauma, just let it. You don't have to forgive everyone, anyone, or yourself. Just let the situation go. Because situations are nothing more than situations. They have no meaning, no reason, and no purpose until you give them one. And that applies for situations that you will be creating in your future in this life as well. Use your intention in kind of a proper way. Proper is not a judgment word, but use your intention in a proper way. Know what you intend for, what you intend to have happen to and for and in your reality in this lifetime. Know it by understanding who, what, and why you are now. When you realize, and I mean really realize who, what, and why you are now, you can then recreate the foundation of your reality to be pretty much anything you desire it to be. Thank you.
Are there any specific or certain experiences that can only be experienced in this particular reality?
Since anything and everything is possible, you can experience anything you would like to experience in this life. You can use meditation to accomplish that. Sit quietly, take a couple of nice deep breaths, close your eyes, relax your body, begin your time of meditation, and imagine, just imagine, that you are in a situation that you would like to experience, or you would not like to experience as well. And see how you feel about it. If you feel good about it, then imagine that since you have been imagining it, it has already been created for you. A good thing or a not so good thing. So look within yourself. Find the emotions that work for your highest good. Use them in your intention to design or redesign your reality. If this is something you would like to do, you don't have to do it. Redesign your reality to serve you in the best way for your highest good. Because everything in life can serve you for your highest good when you let it. Thank you.
A lot of people believe in karma. There's a lot of different definitions of karma. What do you have to say about karma itself and being punished for past deeds that we've done in past lives, or rewards, or anything that gets passed down generationally?
Many people fear death because they think when they die they will be judged for their lifetime. God will judge them. A panel of elders will judge them. Someone, something will judge them. No one judges anyone. You judge yourself if you need to be judged. Period. Many variations of karma. My interpretation of karma is very simple. It is a chance at perfection. Every time you reincarnate, this is another chance at perfection. Nothing is perfect. Nothing can be perfect. When things be perfect, when someone is perfect, there is no room for growth, movement. There are no masters. There have never been masters. There is no room for growth or improvement. Everything just is. If you can think of everything that way, then you can understand that since everything just is, your intention will design it to be in such a way that, if you want to do this, that will serve you for your highest good. You always have a choice. You don't have to listen to anything I say. You don't have to take my advice on anything, do anything I suggest to you. You can just be yourself, which is probably the best thing that you can be, is yourself. Because when you are being yourself, you are not trying to be anything or anyone else. You cannot be anyway. So don't even try. If you try, you will fail. Probably. Because trying leaves room for failure. Be yourself. Be what and why you are. You have a name. Use it. It's a good name. What are you? You know what you are. Why are you? That is a tricky question. Why are you? Figure that one out for yourself. And when you do, you will find a shift taking place within you. And that shift will allow for a shift to take place in your outer reality. Everything changes around you. Everyone will change around you when you change within you. This is how energy works. This is how life works. There is no karma. There is only a chance at perfection, and always a chance at perfection. Thank you.
What about free will? Some people don't really believe we have free will.
You can believe what you want to believe. I say you have free will. You might not believe it. Good for you. Don't believe it. But think about why you do things. Well, God has a plan for me. God has no plan for you. My God is nature. Nature's plan for me is to enjoy my life, be a part of it, nature, and enjoy everything about it. Enjoy everything about myself. If I was a physical human being again, I would live in nature. I would not have a house. I would live in nature. I would become nature. I would let nature become me. Then I would be God. Thank you.
What about our relationships, our families, contracts that I'm calling them contracts, agreements that we make with other people to maybe work out certain situations?
You do that all the time, from lifetime to lifetime. You come back again, you reincarnate again with the same people, but everyone will have a different role to play out. So in one life, you might be someone's husband, daughter, uncle, aunt. Next life, you may be someone else's daughter, son, uncle, or something else. It does not matter who you are from lifetime to lifetime, because you will always be you. And being you gives you the right to understand that everyone who you reincarnate with is a part of you. You are a part of them. And you are all, if you want to say it this way, working out situations between yourselves from past lives and or future lives as well, because you have already had future lives, because there is no time. So you all play different roles, basically, so that you can understand more about yourselves. Period. It all comes back to you, my friend. It all begins within you, my friend. Thank you.
And how would you suggest people become more aware of and be in touch with past lives that they've had, where they think that well, let's say someone who dresses the same way as they did in the past life, or they have the same outlook or ideas, or they're drawn to certain cultures or certain parts of the world. How can people become more aware of other lives that they've had, not only physical lives, but in between lives? Are there any exercises that you might suggest that people can do?
One good way, nice, easy way to do that is to sit quietly. Have a nice straight spine so all of your energy flows freely through all of the meridian points in your body. You are not cutting off the energy at any place in your body. Nice straight spine. Relax yourself, close your eyes, and imagine you're looking at a huge view screen like in a movie theater. On that screen, imagine that you are seeing a past life of yours. Now, understand one thing. You do not have to know the time frame, timing of that life, what you were, who you were, or anything else. Just let your imagination go wild, because when you do that, it brings to you all realities that you have had, will have, but you have had them already, and are having now. Imagine you are seeing a past life of yours. Just imagine it. Take a look at what you looked like. Were you tall? Were you short? Were you huge? Were you very small, slender, skinny, fat? What were you? Were you an artist? Were you a great musician? Or were you a hobo, a bum, living on the street? What were you? As you begin to see that, thank it for showing itself to you. Understand, you are showing you what you used to be in a past life, which is still happening right now. This is an easy way to do that. And if you choose to do that, don't be serious about it. Have fun with it. Play with it. Play it as a game. Because I like to tell people life is a game. Everything in life is a game. And you can play any game the way you want to play the game. And when you play the game, you win the game. But life is not about winning or losing. Life is about loving the self, loving other people, loving animals, especially loving animals, because they teach you instinct and emotionality. Thank you.
Speaking of animals, can we have pets reincarnate 2 or 3 times with
all the time? All the time. All the time. Yes, all the time. Yes. Just like you people reincarnate with other people, the same people over and over again, to, as you say, work things out, animals do the same thing. So that you can work things out based on what the animal will teach you about yourself, about life, about love, and about compassion and companionship. Thank you.
Is there, in your 3 physical lives, let me rephrase, is there an experience, one really profound experience that you had that means something very deep for you?
Yes. As I was a marshal in the force upon Atlantis, you can equate the force as being kind of like your military, but our force took care of people. We did not war with our people. We did not confine or judge our people. We took care of them. But we had our orders every day. We had new orders, things to do, things to work out, things to take care of. I took my orders seriously, very serious, and I was proud of being a marshal in the force. But one day, I started to think, I take my orders well. I take them seriously, and I obey. But I'm getting tired of obeying. because it is kind of killing my spirit within me. So I decided to simply walk away, which is not a good thing to do in the force or in your military. But I did it anyway. I took a chance. I walked away. I found a nice cave, and I sat in that cave all by myself. I had a couple of animals around me, and I watched nature. I watched it, and I watched it, and I watched it. And I learned about love, and about acceptance, and compassion. And I do not think there is anything more important to learn about than love, allowance, acceptance, and compassion. This is what I learned. I talked to God because I talked to nature. And this might sound crazy, but nature talked back to me. It was all done energetically. And I became nature. And I grew to be very old in that cave. And boy, oh boy, was I happy. I had everything because I had nothing. Thank you.
That makes me tear up a little bit.
It was a beautiful experience, my friend. Anything else?
Just one more question. Our complete self, we're just a portion of that.
Yes.
Can there be several portions, let's say several portions of me living in this physical reality at the same time as me?
Yes, and yes again.
And for everyone else?
Yes.
Okay. I don't expect to ever run into my other selves. Are there circumstances where people will run into their other selves?
Sometimes, only sometimes, you will meet someone, brand new person, and you will feel, you will experience such a connection with that person. You cannot get rid of it. Even when you go home, you leave that person. That experience will become a part of your being. You cannot let go of it. You cannot get rid of it. You have just met an alternate you. Let me put it that way. The experience is so profound. This is all you can think about for days and days and days. Who was that person? Why did I feel so drawn to that person? You were being drawn to a portion of yourself, an alternate you. This is how it works. Rare, but it happens. Anything else, my friend?
Could someone confuse that with thinking that they knew someone from another life, another past life?
Different feeling.
Okay.
Different feeling. I feel something about that person. I think probably we had a past life. This person, I don't know. I feel like I am this person. I cannot get rid of it. This is such a strong feeling. I might be going crazy. Big difference, my friends. Big difference. Anything else, my friend?
That's all I have.
That's all I have also. Thank you, my friends. I've enjoyed. This has been fun for me. I've enjoyed being with all of you. Thank you, Susanna.
Thank you, Abram.
Enjoy your day. Think about your instinct. Use it more, like animals do. Maybe a bit less. Base your day on time, a bit less. And a bit more on instinct. What it is telling you. How it is telling you. How it is talking to you. What it is saying to you. Relying on your instinct, you will never be let down. Check your intention. Be clear and clean with your intention. Know what your intention is and why you intend something to be the way you intend it to be. And while you do all of that, if you choose to do it, play with it. Have fun with it. When you are not having fun, play with that also, and have fun with that also. Try it out. You might be surprised, my friends. Thank you. We will see you again, and thank you again.
Thank you, everyone. We will see you next time. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If this episode resonated with you, please follow, turn on notifications, and share it on your favorite social platforms. And tag us so we can grow this community together. We love you, we appreciate you, and we will see you next time.